Boxing King Media in association with Boxer Spencer Oliver out here in Sheffield, Rotherham Magnus Centre. Spencer, let's just talk about that main event. What an epic fight. Hamed Gaz, Reece Mould.
You can't. You have to talk about that. You know, this is like small hall boxing. 1,400 people was in this venue. GBM Promotions put on an amazing event. The production was brilliant. It made it feel like a big hall show. Do you understand? Like, you know, there was fireworks, there was this, that, and all the kids see this as a huge opportunity. They come and they delivered. Right through the card, 50-50 fights was brilliant. But that top of the bill, Mould versus Gaz, that was insane. That was going to be a hard fight to beat this year. Both guys put it on there. Mould started really well. Gaz looked like he was out there. Then he come back in the third round. I was like, this fight is never going. This fight is never going to the distance, 10 rounds. And we found ourselves there, mate, like in round 9. I mean, the action was swinging one way and the other. Gaz picked up a bad cut in round 9, but he was biting down on his gum shield. Undefeated, 18-0, 4 KOs. Mould we've seen, and, you know, putting that brave performance against Lake Leewood back in 2021. And you look at that now and go, well, actually, tells you how good Mould really is. And Mould had to bite down his gum shield, used his experience and pulled away at the end. I had him winning by 3 rounds. I just had him winning those last 3 rounds, and that was enough to win the fight. But that was absolutely insane. What a fight.
Are you surprised about the punch resistance on both men, because they both took a lot of heavy shots?
Yeah, they did, but they were both hurt, mate. They were both buzzed. I know this, speaking as an ex-fighter, man. You see them times, both their legs went. It all come down to this. The psychological battle, mate. Who wanted it the most? The will to win. And they both wanted it as much as each other, and that's how they both got over the line. And I'm glad they did, because I'm glad they both saw the final bell. But it was all a battle of mental strength in the end, because they were both hurt about 3 or 4 times. They were both buzzed. That was nuts, yeah.
Just give me one name that stood out for you from the undercard.
Well, the undercard, they were all impressive, really. There's no real one name that sort of stood out for me. It was just one of those ones where I was really impressed. Who was the kid that was the 1-0 and 1 KO?
Noman Hussein.
That's it, Noman Hussein, yeah. So he stood out to me a little bit, because I'm looking at the technical side of things. He was trying a little bit too hard sometimes against an experienced opponent, but you could see that there was potential there. And yeah, so he stood out for me a little bit. But all in all, mate, they was all very impressive.
Just a quick reaction I want to get to you in regards to AJ Franklin, the press conference yesterday. We didn't speak.
Yeah.
What did you make of AJ's mindset and some of the things he said? You know, one of the key quotes was, you know, fuck this bullshit, I'm here to fucking fight.
Yeah, fuck this bullshit, I'm here to fight. It's all about the money, and I want the money, and blah, 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 blah. But listen, you've got to show, Anthony Joshua's still got the appetite. He's taken himself off to America. He's looked for a new trainer again. You know, will Derek James be the right man to install that confidence that's missing maybe from Anthony Joshua at the moment? You know, it's all about the psychological side of things with Joshua. We won't find that out until he gets in the ring on April the 1st. He ain't chosen an easy opponent there, by the way. He's getting a lot of stick for choosing Franklin. Franklin come over here and boxed Dillian White last November. No one knew who Franklin was. He come with no credentials, and when he left with loads of credentials, because he pushed Dillian all the way. Probably 90% of people felt that he'd done enough to win that fight against Dillian White. He didn't get the nod. He went away. He's got 3 kids at home. He's working in a factory, does roofs in a factory and all that. Tough life he has.
You saw my Instagram post, didn't you?
No, I was speaking to him. I interviewed him yesterday, didn't I?
Yeah, because he told me that.
Yesterday. Yeah, I got the interview yesterday. So yeah, I interviewed him and Joshua yesterday. That's how I know where they're both at the moment. And he goes to me, Spence. I said to him, you know, what did you think after the Dillian White fight? I thought it was all over. At that level, I was going to go back to my job, trying to work hard for my kids, and just wait for the opportunity. He said, all of a sudden now, I get the lottery ticket. I get the phone call, Anthony Joshua, comeback fight. I feel that Anthony Joshua's mentally not in the state of mind where he should be, and I feel that I could beat him. He knows that Joshua struggles with the smaller guys. He knows that, you know, he's 6'2". Joshua's what, 6'6", 6'7". He knows that Joshua struggles with that, and he wants to take that as a huge opportunity. He's going in there full of confidence. Potential banana skin, man. Tough fight, because we don't know. We need to see the AJ of old. Can Derek James install that? We know he's been working on a little bit more aggression. That's what Joshua told me. But we won't know until that bell rings whether Joshua can actually implement that. Even though he knows it in his mind, can he rediscover that? That rawness that once took him to a world heavyweight title. That's what he needs to find. And And if he can put himself back in the mix with the top heavyweights. If he can't rediscover that, he's going to find it tough.
Last thing I want to ask you, Spence, a bit of a side subject. I asked Eddie Hearn yesterday about this matching rights thing, and I asked him, is it something new? Is it something all promoters do? And he explained it pretty well, to be fair. And by the sounds of it, it's a promoter protecting his asset, which he's investing in.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that? Do you think it's common practice in boxing?
Well, it pretty much is now, you know. It's not, you know, Eddie's not doing anything different to any other promoter. When your fight is the A side, you need to have some sort of insurance on that. So I understand it. I understand the business, and yeah, you know, it's the way that the sport is, and you've got to understand that when we're talking at that level, when when you've got and you're in that situation, you're talking big money, mate, big money. So you need some sort of insurance there. So yeah, I get it.
Spencer Oliver, thank you for your time, and it's been a pleasure.
Thanks, guys, as always.